So today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can reuse some of those greeting cards that you have stored away in a box that you do not want to throw away because they come from someone special, maybe someone that is no longer here with you. And that's what I have. I have cards that are from my grandparents that are no longer here, from friends that are no longer here, and I don't want to throw those cards away because they mean something very special to me. They have writing from that person. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this adorable little hanger. Now, this is an Easter card that I received from my in-laws. So my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. And so I made this little hanger. Now you can use this to hang up on your walls. You can hang them on your doorknobs. You can put them in wreaths, in flower bouquets, candy bouquets, any way that you would like to use these. You can use them, hang some in your locker. If you have special birthday cards, maybe you want to make something like this to always keep, but you're saying, Leta, I can't make that because then I do not have the words or the writing that someone wrote to me in the card. But you know what? I got that taken care of too. On the back, there is a little felt pocket that you can slide all of that down in there. So these are the words to the cards down in there. Also the signatures and the writings that my mother-in-law wrote to us. So I can always have that. So instead of having these cards in a box that I'm never probably going to look at very often, if I choose the holiday, for instance, Easter, every Easter I can bring these cards out and use them to decorate my home. Like I say, you can hang these on doorknobs. I'm going to be putting these into flower arrangements that I have sitting around my house when it comes to that particular season. At Christmas time, oh my goodness, you can have a whole tree, if you want to, made of these cards. So anyway, I'm just going to start yabbering here and show you guys how to make this adorable little greeting card a plaque here, and you can use in many ways, whatever that you like. Now remember, these are only ideas. You guys can just take this and run with it. Go in any direction that you want. There are so many things that you can do to recycle those greeting cards that you do not want to throw away. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need, of course, are some extra greeting cards. Now, these are all Easter cards that I have received over the year. Well, these are some of them. I do not have all of them out here, but I did pick a few out that I want to go ahead and make into these adorable little greeting card hangers. Now, I purchased these little packages of flat wood that I got at Hobby Lobby, all ready to paint here. They come in a little package and in different sizes, so if you want to make smaller ones, you also have that option. But I just took it and I painted it this yellow color because this is the first card that I'm going to show you today. So I just took this yellow color, painted my board here 2 times just to coat it really well. Now I did paint it on both sides. You don't necessarily have to do that, but I'm a little OCD when it comes to that. So anyway, gonna go ahead and cut this portion of the card out. Now you can use any portion of it that you want. You can use some of it, all of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out here, and that is going to be laid up on my board. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cut out. Now this card right here, this was from my mom and my dad. So my dad is no longer with us, but I want to cut out this portion of the card and to cut out the words and everything in here that my mother wrote. So, and they're going to go into that little felt pocket on the back of this card. But first off, I'm going to go ahead and cut this portion of my card out. Okay, so now I've got the portion of the card all cut out that I wanted. And I'm going to go ahead and put this onto my painted piece of board with some Mod Podge, of course. Love some Mod Podge. And I'm just going to cover the back of the card here with Mod Podge. Clear all that so you can kind of see. Just put it on there nice and liberal. You do not have to be stingy with the Mod Podge because you want it to adhere really well. And you want to get that card kind of damp with Mod Podge there. Just cover all little nooks and crannies. Okay, Let's go ahead and put it right onto our card. Get this paintbrush out of my way. There we go. Now, hopefully I can do this because I'm doing it upside down so that you guys can see. So maybe I can get it lined up fairly well. There we go. Now once you've got it where you want it, just making sure that it's kind of even there. And you have a little bit of time to play with that. You know, it's not going to stick to that wood immediately, so you can reposition things. Okay, and then you're just gonna apply pressure, get that all down just like you want. I've still got it just a little bit crooked. So pick it back up, put it back down there again. Okay, there, that's better. Get my hands kind of clean. And we're going to just push that down onto the wood there. And then we're going to cover this again in Mod Podge because we want to be able to add some sparkle and glitter here to it in just a minute. But I want this really well adhered to the wood. So we're just going to completely cover this in Mod Podge. You guys have seen me work with Mod Podge many times, so you kind of know the routine by now. But this will dry clear, so you will be able to see this card through here without any problem. When it dries, it will look just like that. Now you can, the reason I left that card like that is just to show you that you do not have to add the little sparkle and the glitter if you do not want to. I wanted you to see what it would look like without adding that glitter and sparkle and shine to it. So you do not have to do that if you don't want to. That's entirely up to you. Remember, this is just some ideas to get you guys started, and you can decorate these any way you want. Okay, so now that your Mod Podge is on top there of your card, you're going to go ahead, if you want to, and put some sparkle to it. And I'm just going to use some crystal glitter here. Just give it a little bling because you guys know that I like that little bling in my projects. So, but you do not have to, like I showed you on that other one. And it is just as pretty that way as well. Or you can add decals to it to accent it, whatever you want to do. Okay. Now remember, when this dries, it will dry clear, so you'll be able to see this much better. So there, that is going to be so gorgeous. Now here is one that is already dry. And that's at that same step that I just finished, but this one is dry. Now after it is dry, you want to go ahead and put another coat of Mod Podge on there so it will hold the glitter in place so it won't come off onto everything, and then you lose all your sparkle. So I'm going to go ahead and just cover this whole card in Mod Podge. Okay. Now there is all our Mod Podge on top. Now be sure that when you do use glitter that you use a crystal glitter, something that you can see through, because if you just use regular glitter, you won't be able to see your card. Now when that dries, you will be able to see the print. See, there's the print. It will dry clear, so don't panic when you see it like this. So we're just gonna let this dry really well, and then we'll continue there with the next step. But this is the one that does not have any glitter. I wanted to show you what it looks like, but I am going to glitter this up, but I did want you to see this. Now I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm going to drill a couple of holes in my wood there so that I can attach my ribbon. So yeah, let me go cut those holes right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drill some holes. I've marked them with a little point where I want to drill. Just gonna drill a little hole right in there. Okay, so there are the holes all drilled, ready to put in my ribbon or whatever that I'm going to use to hang my little greeting card plaque. Okay, so now all three of my greeting cards are nice and dry. They're all blinged out with the glitter, and they are ready to go ahead and start embellishing. Now this one here, I'm only going to put a ribbon on because I think it looks great just like this. So I'm not going to add any embellishment like on this one here. I trimmed it in some ribbon, as you can see. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I've already drilled my holes. And I've got some pretty gold ribbon here that I'm going to use. And I'm just going to put each end of that ribbon through the little holes and tie a knot. So I've got my ribbon through. I'm just going to tie a knot in the end to hold it in place. And I've got wire ribbon here. I like to use wire ribbon. That's just what I prefer. But you don't have to use wire ribbon if you do not want to. I just like it. And actually, it's some that I had, so when I can use what I have on hand, I like to do that. So just tying a knot there just so it won't go all the way through. And then you can trim these up so that they are the same. There we go. And then I'm going to cut this and I can tie my bow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tie this in a bow, and it will be ready to put wherever I want to put it, either on my walls, hanging from a doorknob, wherever I want. I love hanging things from doorknobs, so that's a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to straighten this up so it's even bow. There we go, and it is ready to go, and then I can fluff up my bow here because of that wire ribbon. Like I say, I love wire ribbon. And it is ready to hang up. Isn't that oh so cute? Now on this one right here, I'm going to embellish it a little bit. And I have some little beads left over from, I don't know, another project that I had going. And I'm just going to trim because this is kind of lacy, and I thought it looked kind of just, you know, really pretty and delicate. So I wanted to trim out that picture in the little pearls here. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going to take some hot glue, put right down on the edge of the card, and then I can put down my little row of beads. Just gonna put it right in that hot glue, and it is that easy, so quick and simple, but it just adds a really nice touch, don't you think? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. Okay, doesn't that look oh so pretty? And I also am going to make the little hanger out of these beads because I think that'll be oh so cute. Now isn't that pretty? I absolutely love this. Okay, so the last one here are the little bunnies. I think they are absolutely adorable. Now with these, I am going to trim the whole outside with some pretty ribbon. Now you can use rickrack, any kind of embellishment that you want, but I just think it adds a lot of color right there. So I'm going to go all the way around this picture with this beautiful ribbon. I think that's going to be oh so cute. Okay, so this is looking oh so cute. I absolutely love this. Love the little bunnies. Okay, so now I've got to go ahead and put on my ribbon here. I'm going to use this real pretty green ribbon. I haven't even opened this one yet, so yeah. Okay, and so there is the little bunny one. All done. Okay, so now remember on the back I told you that to each of these I'm just going to be gluing a piece of felt to make a little pocket. Now that pocket you can use to store the signatures of the person who gave you the card, the words that were on the card. So all you're going to do is just cut a piece of fabric or a piece of felt that's going to go on the back of your wood here, and I just used Elmer's wood glue. Gonna go along each each of the sides and the bottom, and I'm not going to glue the top because I need to remember that that's where I need to make my little pocket. That's the end I'm going to leave open. So just add some glue, and you'll just have to let it dry for a little while. I don't like to use hot glue for this step because the glue dries before I get all the way around. So if that works for you, you can do that. But I just prefer to use regular Elmer's glue, or any kind of glue that you want. And see, then you've got your little pocket right here. You can slide down all the important things that your card says and the signatures of the person who sent you the beautiful card. So many different ways that you can make these. Just make them your own, have lots of fun with them. And like I say, you can use them for any season, especially Christmas. Wouldn't these be cute with a whole tree decorated in some of your favorite Christmas cards that you have received? Okay, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed this craft on how to reuse some of your greeting cards. It's really a lot of fun, and just use your imagination. You can just come up with all kinds of awesome things. So anyway, if you follow me on Facebook and you make some of these, take some pictures, post it on there so that I can see them, because I'd love to see some of you guys' work. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye now.